if your defense is playing pretty good, then wouldn't you hand them a 90-yard field? Dan? Christ. Oh, I went for it because I thought we'd get it. Find me the coach who says I went for it knowing we'd fail. The guy doesn't even let me feel good after a W.
See, that's why I was sitting there saying he's got to punt this ball. Pin them back. You've already done this a couple times in the game. Their offense is struggling. Make them go 90 yards. And instead, you just allowed them to start at the 50. Now, the reason, Mike, you got to think long game. And here's the problem that I have with Dan Campbell as your coach. Matthew Stafford and the Rams are really screwing things up. I don't know how much people are paying attention. The Rams are not good.
They're horrible.
You could end up with 2 top 10 picks. You need to know that this coach is the coach, and he's not a lame duck coach. You don't want a lame duck coach talking in the ear of the GM saying, well, get me this player and this player, and then you end up firing him later.
I need them to get killed by the Bears. I've come to that.
Well,
I know. I that's what's got to happen.
No. Well, here's the thing.
Because if they win, they're going to have a ticker tape parade, and then I'm going to have a heart attack.
The one consistency about this defense is they cannot stop a mobile QB, including yesterday. Aaron Rodgers was the leading rusher. When Aaron took off and ran, it was nothing but green space and open field.
Well, guys don't keep the rush lanes at all.
So, Justin Fields all of a sudden said, I want to be the new Michael Vick. Rushed for like 180 yards yesterday. I'm not saying he's going to do it against the Lions, but look at the past history this year. Mobile QB, they got nothing. Third down, 3rd and 17, don't worry, I can get 20. So you may get your wish. And it's on the road where Campbell has not won a road game
No,
yet.
it's just I just if I can't trust that if he can't handle these low light, unimportant games, how can I trust that in a playoff game he'll run it right? I mean, my God, man. What is it with this guy?
I like what you said, though. I mean, it is the equivalent of driving home drunk. It wasn't a smart idea. As a matter of fact, you probably should not have done it, but you didn't get pulled over. You didn't crash your car, and somehow you found your way inside the house and you passed out.
Right, it all worked out. Yeah,
Right.
Well, guess what? You're still a jerk for doing it. It's the same thing here. Well, my decisions didn't kill the team today, so I guess we can run it back. No. And I got to be honest. I'm being very real with you. Because I'm out on him, and because you traded Hawkinson, I just feel like, well, F it. Go get me Will Anderson. Guys, just what are we doing? I don't know what to do anymore, all right? I wanted to win games to start the year, but now I'm here and I go, I can't support this guy.
I just hear Tyra Banks in my head right now.
That's kind of how I feel.
I was rooting for you.
There was a time. Blake, 97.1. What's up, Blake?
Listen, this topic it's great because I don't know how to feel either. I watched the game emotionless like I normally do, and I'm here in Atlanta, so I get the ticket. I'm at an event yesterday. I'm kind of checking the game, watching it, no emotion, and I kind of felt like we were going to blow it. But then I told my buddy who's in the D, I said, "Look, they're probably going to end up winning this." And lo and behold, they did. But as soon as the game was over, I immediately went and checked to see what their draft position was, and now they're like fifth, which puts them with, quote-unquote, the mock say, Will Levis. But I want them to lose, and it's bad that I feel that way, but it's true. And it's just like I don't trust anything. They just sucked everything out of me. Even all the way down here in Atlanta, they sucked the life out of me over 800 miles away.
Oh, Blake, you're not wrong. I said it Friday. I didn't want this. I didn't want to get to a point where the season was off the rails and now I'm rooting against them. I want this to work. But I cannot support what I watched on that field because the head coach made 2 absolutely egregious decisions. Again.
Agreed.
See, it's the again. Because remember, he came out and says, I got to do better and I can't make this mistake until you made the same mistake. It's like, Dan, how is this any different from the Viking game or all the other games where you decided, no, I'm going to outthink everybody because I know. Dan, you don't know.
Man,
Just
Well,
be
it wasn't,
smart.
man. You know, long as he can get you with a couple of mans, he'll make you feel better. It's sickening.
Well, no, Blake, it's to the point, it's like a child. Like, how many times okay, if you're really sorry, stop doing it. That shows me you're sorry.
And again, Blake, it'd be different if we were sitting here and we had one of the young elite playmaking QBs in this league. You might be able to
have it.
No, exactly. You got it. This is where I hate analytics. I love them and hate them. I love them because the data is important and it forces you to think things through, but I hate them because it doesn't take into account who you have on your team, who you are facing. Like, a great example. The analytics say on the 4th and 3 that you go for it. Well, here's your problem. You're facing a Packer team. Aaron Jones is out. Bakhtiari is out. They're down 3 offensive linemen. Every receiver with a pulse is out. I mean, Lazard's banged up. Romeo Dobbs is hurt. Watkins is hurt. Right.
Yeah.
The whole thing's a disaster. You got to know who you're facing. And on this given day, your defense. Now, here's the thing, right? For everybody, again, everybody wants to dip in the lotion. How many times did Green Bay, when they got the ball, not cross midfield? Now, I'm asking, how many? How many drives? Your defense was so amazing. How many drives did Green Bay not advance the ball into your territory?
I'm trying to think. They only punted once.
The answer is zero.
Zero.
So everybody's acting like the steel curtain was out there yesterday. Yeah. They moved it up and down the field. And if you're going to rely on end zone turnovers, God bless. Whatever you want, you deserve to be happy in this life. But between the coaching malpractice and the offense, which has disappeared largely in the last month, no, I can't.
But this is where we go with the analytics, Mike, because analytics has gotten people to forget about common sense. Like, your cash and ticket partner was big on that was the right play. There was just a 1% difference between punting the ball, and it's like cookies.
No.
Read the room.
The analytics don't take into account injuries.
Right. Look at this. Use your common sense.
Here, all right, analytics say go for it on 4th and inches from the 5 early in the game. Great, but not empty set with Jared Goff and practice squad Tom Kennedy as the primary. No. Now, had they lined up, ran it, got stoned, maybe I live with it.
See, I say early in the game, just get some points. It's Green Bay. You're a struggling team. You won one game. Take every point that you can get. And you build up confidence in your field goal kicker because it's a chip shot. Just kick the field goal.
Okay. And again,
you can't play Madden all the time.
I'm a glass case of emotion. I don't know how to feel. And I think a lot of people feel the way I do. Friday, I told you, I'm done. I'm openly rooting against them.
Well, you know what? Because I think a lot of Lions fans, and you know what? You can call in and tell me I'm a liar. I think every Lions fan at Ford Field, sitting at home, thought Aaron Rodgers is going to win this game on the final play. Aaron Rodgers is going to win. Everybody thought. Yeah. Everybody. It took.
And let me help the people because I see you filtering in, and we'll get to your phone calls. If you're going to call up by saying, well, it doesn't matter, we won the game, just revert to the drunk driving example. Oh, it doesn't matter, I got home safely. No, it does matter. It does matter. Because eventually, you're going to kill yourself or kill somebody else. And Dan Campbell's decisions are going to bite you in the ass. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about how it all worked out in the end. Don't want to hear it. I'm an adult. I'm not a child. I grade coaches out based on the functionality of their decisions. Like, we see terrible play calls that work out all the time. Does it make them good play calls? No. No, it doesn't.